Hi, it's me, Trixie Mattel, and welcome back to the Pit Stop. This week, our guest is a meme-worthy legend who turns the party, Mayhem Miller. Hey. I don't want to ask, but can you, do, to the camera, can you do that meme? Or are you over it?
No, I'm never over it.
Okay,
of course
can
I
you
can
do it?
It's so hard without the music, but...
That's fierce.
Who would have thought just blinking I would get famous?
That'll be you on All Stars 5. You'll just be like, blink, blink, and they'll be like, queen!
They're like, she wins!
So, last week was an emotional roller coaster. Manila lost the lip sync, Monique won the lip sync, and sent home Manila's BFF, Latrice. How do you feel about that?
You know what? I would have done the same thing. You know, I'm gonna play the game the way I want to play the game, not how everyone else in the workroom wants me to play. Because that was my mistake when I was on my season. I want to be the nice girl that wants to get along with everyone, but at the end of the day, you want to win this.
I think it's a reality check as a viewer of the show to watch Latrice go home early. Don't you think it was sort of like Drag Race telling you, you don't know everything?
To see her have to walk away, it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe this is not the game I thought it was gonna be.
It was almost surreal.
It was sad, and I could see why Manila was so, distraught. The tears kept going and kept going.
So Manila is also hurting, and now she's sort of put a target on her back.
It's a lot of stress put on you because it's like, okay, do I want to please everyone in this workroom or do I want to please everyone at home? Because the thing is, once you get home and then this airs, you're gonna have to deal with the world now on your back for sending someone home that they didn't want to see go home.
So for the Maxi Challenge, it's a eulogy of Lady Bunny, who has not really passed away. How difficult is this challenge for queens who maybe comedy isn't their thing?
As a queen, especially a seasoned queen that has been on Drag Race, you know you're gonna have to be funny at some point. You have an opportunity to give you a notepad, write out the jokes. Just sit there and just knock them out, even if they're bad. Just throw out as much material as you possibly can. Retain it. That way, when you're up delivering it, you have something to refer back to.
So Monique is assigning the order for the queens, and she puts Manila last because she says, ending the show is hard, but if you bomb, you're going home.
It was all strategy, and I'm not bad at it at all, but knowing who Manila is, I know that she was gonna knock it out the park.
Yeah, I wasn't
no matter
worried at
where
all.
she was in the lineup.
Plus, if you were assigning roles and you really wanted her to do poorly, wouldn't you put her first?
First out is always the hardest.
All right, let's get to the performances. Which ones were your favorite?
Monet and, of course, Manila.
I mean, Manila probably gave the best roast performance in Drag Race history.
I will second that. I'll co-sign on you with this.
I mean, walking onto stage and getting a paraverbal, that means, above words, like response by opening your veil and whoo. Genius.
It was
You
lovely.
didn't even say a word yet.
Lovely.
And your physical joke was better than some of these girls' entire set.
And physicality in comedy is important. You need to know your body and how you deliver your jokes. And her using her body was even better,
Yeah. Your other favorite was Monet Exchange.
She was so commanding.
Yeah.
And she felt comfortable. She looked comfortable. And she sold it to me.
She's one of those New York queens where they're used to being handed a microphone and being told you have a whole hour to fill.
Go.
And you can tell that she was comfortable going off her script, leaning into things if they were working. I mean, that's the kind of performance that only a comedy professional can do.
Yeah.
She turned it.
She really did.
Listen, let's talk about who bombed because this is gonna be most of the episode.
Oh my God.
First up, Trinity. I've done roasts with Trinity and I know that it's sort of, when I've seen Trinity's roasts, they've succeeded because she's bombing and she makes a joke of her bombing.
You can find comedy in the non-comedy.
Yeah.
You just have to deliver it well.
Totally. Monique Hart, I wouldn't say it was a bomb. I would say she was somewhere in the middle. I mean, doing a character is sort of do you think that's a strong choice?
She is a church girl. She knows those characters of people in the church. I know that character. And so I'm happy that she spoke from something that she knew about. Because, at the end of the day, if you're gonna do a performance, if you're not doing something that you believe in, you can't convey it to the audience.
It started big and it didn't grow.
And that's what you want to happen. You want to progress through the set. You want to have a starting point, a middle point, and an end point.
So then we have Naomi Smalls, who's like the prettiest, worst comedian I've ever seen.
My baby.
The comedy was not brown cow stunning. He was like, not. And
No,
she
it
just
wasn't.
kept laughing at her own jokes, and it just kept getting worse. And the more it was almost like she was trying to like ventriloquism, throw her laugh into the audience, so people were like,
So
yeah, it's funny.
Who was in the back laughing?
We can see you.
No, is it? You're not. No, it's not working, girl.
Valentina. I listened. She was in the chair, and I was like, oh, you look so beautiful. And when she took those glasses off, how many times are you gonna get caught on Drag Race without makeup on?
Where is your time going?
Can we get a lash? It's a roast. Also, it's a eulogy. Do some running makeup.
Just smear all the black and just have it running down the face like you've been going through it crying, and give us that telenovela star that you say you are. It should. That was not shade. That was not shade.
Give us that star you say you are.
Are you kidding me? No, you know I love her. You know I love her.
All right, it's time for the runway, which is angelic white.
White's my favorite.
You love white outfits?
I do. You remember my white outfit from my season? The Snow Queen?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Monet Exchange looked incredible.
First out, the concept was lovely. You know, if we're gonna go with this white angelic, why not take it to church and
She's
give
kind of
us?
the Pope.
She gave us Pope realness. Like I was getting the vibes of Rihanna when she did the Met Gala that one year.
Yeah.
Like it was beautiful.
And that long
Train behind her, the stigmata reference. You know,
Sure.
I loved it.
Up next, Trinity the Tuck, which, I mean, this look was transcendent.
Gorgeous.
She looked to wear the halo facing the front in a full
This girl, when it comes to drag, she does not skimp. She
No.
will spend every single dime she has, which I appreciate. The audience
which is
appreciates.
6 dimes. Well, up next is Monique Hart. She has a great body. This like built her up in the middle.
There was a lot of things happening. There was a lot of things happening. The signature heart, the headpiece.
The heart was too big and weird and.
It was kind of like she just like plopped a pillow there. Like it was just like there, and I'm like, what?
So up next we have Naomi Smalls, who of course has no problem on the runway ever.
My favorite.
It was?
It was my favorite. I am a huge Prince fan, and I got the reference right off the bat. It was like Angel, When Doves Cry, it was just perfect. And I love a girl who steps out of the box and doesn't give us literal.
And by the way, it's a testament to your own beauty when you can wear a more masculine costume and still look feminine.
Oh God, yes.
I would look like Little Richard in that outfit. Do you know what I mean? Up next, Valentina. It was like a maxi pad that tried to hang itself.
I remember.
It was, and to be that thin and to wear something quilted is like it's not a choice.
The way it looked to me was uncomfortable, and it looked heavy.
And the feathers, and she kept saying how expensive it looked, and I was like,
really, girl?
Up next, Manila. This looked like somebody dressed up as Trinity for Halloween.
It's like that whole setup when you order something, and then when you get it,
It got stolen off her porch, and the person decided they didn't want it and put it
and
back.
then they put it back. With a note. They're like, this is definitely for you.
There were no real weak runways this week, but who do you think was, say, the best?
You want to do like top of 3, maybe?
Yeah.
Monet,
Sure,
Naomi,
definitely.
and Trinity.
Those 3 had the best, cleanest concepts, best execution.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So it's judging time, and I don't think there's any real surprises here. Manila and Monet are the top.
Yes.
Manila is on her 3rd win. This is her 2nd win in a row. I mean, is she unstoppable at this point?
She's coming from an older season of Drag Race, and a lot of the fan base are more about the current seasons. So of course she had to come back and say, no, this is why I was selected before, and this is why I've been brought back again and again. And I'm gonna prove it to you guys, because she really wants this crown.
All the girls left are suddenly at the bottom. Would you gag? I gagged.
I gagged. I
I
really
love to
did.
watch a drag queen.
I clutched my pearls. I did.
Face crack, wig snatch.
With all those bottoms, I would feel like I'm on top.
All right.
I mean,
So back in the workroom, all the girls are pleading their cases.
Yes.
Who's getting through, do you think?
honestly, I don't think anyone is getting through. I think everyone is pleading their cases, but I don't think anyone has it in the bag to be okay.
No, especially not our little sister, Valentina, who is kind of like advocating for herself too hard. So for her to be like, I was great in that roast, I'm like,
Were you?
What roast were you at?
Were you though, girl?
A spit roast? So it's time for the lip sync for your legacy.
Yes.
It's Monet Exchange, Manila Luzon.
I'm kind of torn because they're both giving me good performances. Both are serving comedy elements within it. Both are still giving me dance, and they're giving me lip sync, they're giving me face, they're giving me dance. It's just great.
Yeah.
I don't know who I would pick.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Watching it, you were like, wow, these are not even that different of a lip syncs. They're actually like kind of coordinating. This looked like it looked like a duet.
It seemed like it was like not a battle between the two. It seemed like two girls having fun.
Now the plot thickens.
Yes, it does.
Monet and Manila both win. And you know that those bottom girls are cracked.
So now what? Who's going home?
Turns out, RuPaul has changed the rules and nobody's currently going home. So all-star rules are suspended until further notice, and the girls come back in the room and there's a mirror message that says, get ready to lip sync for your life, which is not legacy, life. Which means that you lip sync for going home.
And I said, wait a minute. Oh, and then I got triggered. That
Fully
feeling,
triggered.
That feeling came back.
I think these girls are gonna have a chance to stay. That's usually the situation, is they have to do something to stay.
I'm thinking, now that we're at the lip sync for our lives, they're probably gonna start all over again.
You think?
I think so. It's gonna be a clean slate now, and now these girls are gonna really have to work hard.
That's the thing about All-Stars, it's a competition, it's also a game.
It's a game.
It's a game, which means like, do not pass go.
Get out of jail free. Or in some cases, like mine,
go to jail and don't ever come back until Christmas.
Ask your friends to start a GoFundMe and get some bail money.
Well, I want to thank Mayhem Miller for joining us this week. Thank you.
Thank you.
And don't forget to join us next week on another episode of The Pit Stop, where we will hopefully find out what is going on with these queens coming back. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Maybe the eye thing. It only works with your eyes.
Hey, squirrel friend. When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.